Well, everybody, this is Mr. Palomine, your secondary instructional coach for Sharon and ISD. These videos should be, if you're watching this, you're watching a YouTube video, I'm making these public. So these are for anybody in the Sharon and ISD community. I will be going over the Algebra 1 EOC test through their online portal. If you're watching this as a student, to see what you can learn, and so you can pass that state test, so you can graduate. If you're a teacher, I'm going to show you everything that I know about taking the Algebra 1 test. The TEKS haven't changed since 2012. And I've been having to support this, not having to, but I've been supporting this exam for since it's 2025 now, so for a while. So let me walk you through what I know about the state test. First things first, on the online portal, we got two calculators. We got the 84. 84 is an amazing calculator. This thing is built for speed. This is a really good calculator to use for ACT, SAT. The other one we got here is the Desmos. So let's see if I can get to Desmos down here, which is the one I like. I will be using Desmos more than anything else. And then we got this little option here, this graph and draw tool. I like using it because if I'm using my fingers, for example, which is I'm doing right now, I will be using my fingers to do this right here. Most of the state tests will be taken on a Chromebook that the students are going to use, and they have a touch screen option. So right now I'm touching the screen and I am writing with my finger. And as of right now, I am writing with a Wacom, which is not approved yet by the state, but it's my mimicking using my fingers to write. Okay, so I will be doing the state test as quickly as I can, actually, because this is really just like taking an ACT test. I'll give you things that I know about testing, for example. In this case here, this is whenever you see an expression is equivalent to, and they give you the expression on this side and expressions on the end and the answer choices. This is called plug in a number. If you're a student watching this, you're going to learn the same move when you start looking for TSI stuff with your teachers, when you start using Princeton Review. I learned this way back in 2006 for ACT, SAT training without a calculator. But since we got a calculator, I can actually use the calculator for this. That's one way to do it, is plug in a number. The second way to do this exact same problem is to just utilize Y1, Y2 of your Desmos, which is just this option here. I get the calculator, there's your 1, and there's your 2. So I will plug in this guy in here. Without using a J, I'm going to have to use an X. Okay, and I'll use a J in a bit so you can see what I mean by that. So first things first, we're going to use the second option. 1.5, parentheses, 4X, minus, and I'm just using the keyboard, by the way. 10K, interesting. So the graphing option will not work in this one. The graphing option only works when it's one variable, but I have a J and a K in here. I'm gonna have to use that first option. So this only works for one variable, so for one letter. If you're a student, the second option, so I plug this guy here, and I plug these guys and say only, and the Y2, Y3, Y4, and that kind of stuff only works if it's only one letter. I got two letters. I got a J and a K. I'm taking this test cold, by the way. I'm just taking it as I go, because you will as well. You're going to take this test cold. And so you're going to run into things like this. So that's what you do. You guys ready? You're going to go J equals 2. Enter. K equals 3. That's called plug in a number. No zeros, no ones. If I tell you what is J plus K, I should get 5. And there it is. There's my 5. You see that? Because 2 plus 3 is what? 5. And so now I'm going to put in here 1.5. And now I'm just using literally the keyboard of the calculator. I'm not using anything else but the keyboard. Parentheses for J minus 10. Oops, I flat out missed it. 10K parentheses minus 2.5 parentheses 8J plus 6K. Flat out only using the keyboard of the calculator. I'm not using this option down here at all yet. Let me move this guy out of the way. Let's see if it lets me. Here. This is another keyboard I could have used. I'm not even using that. I am using the keyboard from my laptop. Now let's try the answer choices. Negative 12. Let's see. I'm trying to. You can hear noises around. I'm using technology, and sometimes it just gets in the way. So negative 12j plus 4k. Is the answer negative 118? No. So A is not your answer. Answer choice B, negative 26j. Oops. I'm just gonna come back here. Ah, boy. Yeah, real good. So let me go back. Sometimes it just gets really moody, this technology, and it's really frustrating, but oh well, it's okay, guys. We'll get through this. Okay, at negative 18 is what I'm looking for, right? Let's come back over here. We know A is not the answer. Let's go to 5. Negative 26. And I'm literally just only using 2 fingers because it gets very, very moody. That's negative 52. That's not it. Negative 14J minus 30K. There it is. Notice I got negative 18 here. Negative. See how that moved? Like, see how it's moving around? That's not me, man. That is my laptop just getting moody. And so I've seen it happen when the kids taking the test. You just got to go power through it and you'll be okay. Okay, so I got negative 18 here. I got negative 18 here. My answer is C or whatever that's going to be. All right, and that's it. This is a plug in a number. No zeros, no ones. Just watch the video again. J was 2, K was 3, and I pressed enter. All right, J was 2, K was 3. I checked it. J plus K is 5 because 2 plus 3 is 5. I plugged in the first expression on top, this one here on top, just the way it looks, and I got negative 18 because it substituted 2 and 3 for over here. And I just started plugging my answer choices, and so I got that same answer, negative 118, which means J is my answer, not J, C. All right, and that's it, man. Easy stuff. What an easy test. This test, you could get an easy 100 this test.